Well, folks, Friday felt like a game of economic ping pong. Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning, June 21st, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we begin, today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital. For smart investment solutions and high-quality funds, head over to amf-capital.de. If you enjoy the podcast, please rate it wherever you're listening. It really helps me reach more people. U.S. stocks finished kind of sideways. The Dow barely inched higher, the Standard & Poor's 500 slipped about 0.2%, and the Nasdaq lost roughly 0.5%. Hardly fireworks, but enough to keep traders tapping that refresh button. Why the wobble? Two big headlines. First, the Fed. Governor Chris Waller floated the idea of trimming rates as early as July, saying recent inflation looks pretty tame even with all these new tariffs. That nudged rate cut bets a smidge higher, though most pros still see September as the likelier spot. Second, the Middle East. President Trump set himself a 2-week deadline to decide whether or not to join the Israel-Iran conflict. That adds a brand new layer of, wait, what, to an already nervous market. Iran's president shot down any talk of negotiating, but European diplomats are hustling in Geneva trying to cool things off. Meanwhile, chip stocks took it on the chin. A report said Washington might yank special waivers that let top semiconductor makers ship U.S. tech to China. That sent the whole chip sector lower, with one major player down about 1.1%. So, mix 1 part Fed whispers, 1 part geopolitical suspense, and 1 part chip sector jitters, and you get a market that basically goes nowhere fast. That's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. I'll be back on Monday with a brand new episode. Make sure to subscribe, rate the podcast, and share it with your network. It really helps me reach more listeners. Thanks for tuning in.